Hey everybody, Travis here. I want to do something very special. I want to do my own version of the Hall of Fame for those athletes that were severely underrated during their playing careers, who most of them you've never heard of, even though their stats and accolades are equal to, if not greater, than other players already in the respected Hall of Fames. So I'm going to start with a player that's very special to me. Even though his career ended long before I was born, I've spent hours and hours watching highlight films and doing research on this 5'10", 175-pound defensive back. He played for the Washington Redskins from 1968 until 1977. He was a staple in the Washington Redskins defense. Though he was small in stature, he made up for it with his blazing speed and his powerful hitting. I want to start by inducting Pat Fischer into the Shoebox Treasures Hall of Fame.
Realizes the value of pressure. It all adds up to interceptions. Pat Fischer typifies Cardinal defensive backs. Comparatively pony-sized, they make up in desire and a singular competitive nature what they may lack in stature. Pat Fischer wages a successful duel against Gary Collins.
Brandon Scott explodes all over the field before he's finally nailed at the Redskin 9. Fumble. Pat Fischer recovers.
Sonny Jurgensen fills the air with passes. With just 7 seconds remaining, Pat Fischer intercepts to ruin the Redskin bid.
Fischer was a two-time All-Pro in 1964 and 1969. He was a two-time second-team All-Pro in 65 and 72. He was a four-time Pro Bowler in 64, 65, 69, and 1972. He was also the 1978 George Halas Award winner. He's part of the 80th greatest Redskins of all time. He's also part of the Washington Commanders Ring of Honor. 18th all-time in interceptions with 56 in his NFL career. He also scored 4 touchdowns while amassing 941 yards. Pat Fischer is one of those guys that doesn't wow you with his overwhelming size. But what he lacked in size, he made up for with heart. He played every down like it was his last, and he left everything he had on the football field. Fischer was never afraid, no matter how big the target was. He just knew that he wasn't going to let you catch the pass or score the touchdown. When he was in a lineup, wide receivers and quarterbacks were always aware where Fischer was on the field. I think personally Pat Fischer should have been a Hall of Famer 30 years ago. His stats are greater than 8 current defensive backs in the Hall of Fame. I'm not going to name names. You can look it up for yourself. It's not fair to point people out, I always was told. But there's no reason why he's not in the Hall of Fame. It doesn't make sense to me. And that's why I want to put Pat Fischer in the Shoebox Treasures Hall of Fame as the first overall inductee. Until next time, always keep collecting.